And what is going on, good people? We're back here working on a weekend like usual. And of course, if it's a weekday, we're always working as well. It is ISG Football. Yes, the intersection of sports and gaming here on Unbeaten Sports Channel and in the Black Network. Man, we bring you the latest in the world of football, the National Football League, college football. Heck, it can even be Pee-wee football. It's all about football right here on Unbeaten Sports Channel and in the Black Network as we come to you here from 902 Brewing Company in Jersey City. We'll talk football, and we'll also have a Madden matchup as well. A couple of the top Madden players in the world playing for cash and prizes right here on Unbeaten Sports Channel and in the Black Network. All right, we'll come inside here, folks. Larry Ridley here, CBS Sports, ISG Football and ISG Basketball. Good to be back here for you. Episode number 3 right here on Unbeaten Sports Channel and also in the Black Network, folks. Busy week in the world of the NFL. I know there's no minicamps, there are no OTAs, but there's a lot of news going on in the National Football League. We'll get you the latest. Also, you'll see a couple of Madden players playing in a matchup, playing for cash and prizes as we get you set to rock right here from 902 Brewing Company. This place right here, folks. What a wonderful place this is. 902 Brewing Company here in Jersey City. 101 Pacific Avenue in JC, a craft brewery here in Jersey City, producing ales and lagers. And boy, they got the big bright tanks and the ferments, as you can see there, right straight ahead. Handcrafted beers and the best atmosphere, man. Got a real estate conference going on in here right now as we speak. Folks, it's curated with good times made right here in Jersey City. They got a spacious tap room, hosting a variety of events, comedy shows, you name it, concerts, DJs. It's all right here, and they have a rooftop open 7 days a week. 902 Brewing Company, 902brewing.com. Let me go ahead and bring in the co-host for the afternoon or the evening, whenever you're watching us here on Unbeaten Sports Channel and in the Black Network. She is Andrea Richmond, Peace Up, A Down. She's in the A-Town, and she's the Broskina. And the Broski, of course, he is Jarrett Guarantano, former University of Tennessee volunteer starting quarterback. Also played with the Broncos and the Cardinals in the UFL with those San Antonio Brahmas. Green 80. Green 80. Kill, kill, kill. 52's the mic. 52's the mic. Liz, Roger. Monday. So, hey. How did I do, JC? On one, brother.
I was trying to snap it to you, but the snap count was getting crazy. I might have had a couple false starts with that one.
John Gruden will be proud, man.
That was a good one. Got the offense to jump off. So
okay.
False start everybody but the quarterback.
How you doing, brother, man? Back here in Jersey, man. Another week, man.
Yeah, weather's crazy, though. Last time we talked, it was absolutely beautiful. Then happy Father's Day as well. But Father's Day.
Last week.
40 degrees outside.
Right.
I thought we were in December.
Yeah. Oh, good.
Happy Father's Day to you
That's
guys.
good, man. Yeah. That, like 3 or 4 days later, that was last week, but it's all good. We appreciate you.
Yeah,
we appreciate you.
How about like this?
I know, right? And it's going to be beautiful this weekend. We're talking 90, 95. Going to try to head down to Atlantic City this weekend. Speaking of the water and everything being cool, or maybe everything being hot, Peace Up, A Down. Andrea Richmond, she's in the A-Town. Sportscaster extraordinaire, sports reporter. How's everything down there in the ATL? You ATLian?
It's Seattle, Georgia, okay, at this point right now. It ain't even hot right now. You can't even be outside because it's raining too much. You know what? Shout out to the Dream. They making it rain from 3. I don't need it to rain outside, though. I want to be outside. It's summertime. Come on now.
Okay, well, girl, it's not hard to get outside in Atlanta. You know what I'm saying? All you got to do is just step outside. It's like putting your toe in the water. Right? You got to be careful in Atlanta.
There's always something. Hey, man, I make sure to make sure my door is locked and everything is good because I ain't trying to get my car jumped.
I ain't talking about crime. I'm just saying there's a lot of co-eds around there. There's a lot of stuff to get into.
There's also a lot of things. Yeah?
Right, yeah. And
I'm not going to talk about that.
And teens, too.
I'm not going to incriminate myself on national television.
You guys ready to get this thing started, man? I want to get nobody in trouble here on Unbeaten Sports Channel and the Black Network. You ready to go?
Let's go.
All right, let's take a look at the rundown real quickly here from 902 Brewing Company here on Unbeaten Sports Channel and in the Black Network. AB Antonio Brown wanted for attempted murder. We got to get into that. What's the latest there? Where is AB? Crazy. The latest there, where he's at. It's literally across the country, a place that's literally being, I guess there's a little war going on over there, literally being bombed. We'll talk. He's not really there, but we'll talk about that. Cowboys talking Super Bowl goals. Dak and Brian Schottenheimer, Shotzi. Big goals down there in Big D's. Cincinnati Ricky Shemar Stewart holding out from the Bengals. What are his options here? We haven't seen this since maybe Joey Bosa. You got to go back 8-9 years. What can he do going forward? He hasn't done anything with the Cincinnati Bengals. We'll get into that. Chargers got these resume jersey patches. I think it's pretty cool. It's a good idea. We'll see about what you guys think about that as far as lining up the accolades on your jersey. And Tyreek runs the 100 meters in 10.15 seconds. Now, look, if he was in the Olympics, he'd probably get smoked. But that's a really good time. First time he's run probably the 100 in what I'd saw 9-10 years, maybe even 11 years. So we'll talk about that. How about the rules here for the Madden matchup? Got a couple of players playing for cash and prizes. All-man competitive game style, hit the head. Current rosters, like call those Reds, all 32 NFL teams are available. 5-minute quarters, king of the hill format. You win, you stay on the sticks. How about the prizes? All about that shmoney. $50 guaranteed. Winner gets 40. Runner-up runs up out this piece with $10 cash. If you win 4 straight weeks, you are the king of the hill. And you get an NFL licensed zip chair. Folks, make sure you go to zipchair.com. They literally make the best gaming chairs in the world. Got office furniture, sofas, gaming desk as well. They do everything. Got all the NFL teams, Major League Baseball, NBA, NHL, MLS, NCAA, and college-inspired zip chairs. And also, if you have a custom piece, they can get that to you as well. Shout out to Tina Altadonna, the marketing lady out there. We love Tina. Check them out online, zipchair.com. How about the matchup here of this Madden matchup here, Madden 25. Where's Chandler? You found him right here if you've been looking for him. He's playing with the Chargers. Go Chargers, go. OG2K, the current king of the hill, has never lost a Madden or college football game here on ISG Football. He is playing with the Dolphins. Miami's got the football, the greatest football team. Dolphins and Chargers right here on ISG Football. All right, let's take a look at the profiles here of these two young men. We'll start first with the challenger. That would be Where Is Chandler playing with the Chargers. His name is Chandler Cooks from Dallas, Texas. Dalworth there in North Texas, 22 years of age. He's a college student doing some stuff with some work with major in graphics and graphic design, things of that nature. We're going to get him on the ISG payroll here very soon. Multiple C4 Madden League playoff appearances. That's his accolades. Look, man, you're going up against the champ. What's it going to take to dethrone him, man? Make it real quick.
If you know why you lost, then you're doing it on purpose. And I think all I have to do is just slow down on the turnovers and just play smart football. Can't throw many turnovers. Last time I played OG, turned the ball over when I got a possession back. Could have won up 2 possessions, but I just played really badly. So I got to, play smart and get 1 stop. It's going to take 1 stop. It's just maybe it'll be in the first, maybe it'll be the second. But if I get 1 stop and I can go up, then, I can take down the champ.
Hey, man, all I need is 1 mic. In the words of Jay-Z, man, all you need is 1 stop, man. We'll be rooting for you, man. And potentially we could talk to you at the end of the game. We'll talk to the winner, man. So good luck to you, man. Go ahead and mute your mic, and may the best man win. Let's go ahead and take a look real quickly at the profile of our current king of the hill. He is the champion, OG2K, Nicholas Sirianni, of course, no relation to the head coach of the Philadelphia Eagles, Nick Sirianni. He's from Western New York, up there near those waterfalls, man. Buffalo, New York, age 19, college student, 13-time ISG Madden champion, and 2-time 11 in Madden and 2 in college football. Not too far from Niagara Falls. Let's go ahead and bring him in right now. OG2K, you are the champ, man. You've won in a variety of different ways, a myriad of different ways here. What do you know about Chandler? And you got a new team, man. You're playing with the Dolphins, man. How do you see yourself playing in this game, and how will it play out with this new team playing with the Fins?
I think the funny thing about the Dolphins is that you could actually play like the wide receivers at DB. So I'm gonna have Hill and Waddle on the outside, and then it gives me the opportunity to use Ramsey up top, and then just utilize him up there because the outsides are safe. So I'm just gonna try and build around that with this team on defense and play smart on O.
Play smart on O, but remember, in the words of Randy Moss, man, you got to throw that hand up, man. Somebody can take the top off the defense, man. You got a couple of burners there on Miami. We'll see if Tua with that noodle arm, so if he can get it out there for the Miami Dolphins. All right, good. Congratulations. Good luck to you, OG. We'll be talking to the winner at the conclusion of the game. All right, folks, before we get started, let's take a look real quickly at the Molly Pop standings here. MollyPopGrapes.com. Grapes is sweet as candy, man. Molly Pop taking the world by sweet storm with the pink bag promise. Folks, if you see that pink bag in your local grocery store, you got to understand you're getting high quality produce. Got about 20 different varieties of grapes. Also, fresh juices online as well. MollyPopGrapes.com. Grapes as sweet as candy. How about Andrea Richmond? You're talking about sweet. That is a sweet record. Undefeated here on Unbeaten and in the Black Network. There I am, 2 games back in the loss column. Really a game and a half, it looks like. And Jarrett Guarantano, there he is, 6-4. Let's go ahead and bring us on. Let's get a quick prediction here before we get started. We'll start with the lady first. There she is, Andrea Richmond. Peace up, A down. She's an ATL. All right, you going Chargers in LA, or you going Dolphins in Miami, which is the LA of the South?
Is it the LA of the South? I thought Atlanta was.
I lived in Miami for almost 2 years. Absolutely.
No, it's not. Okay. Honestly, I have not gone and ventured out with Miami with my friends yet because I actually like my friends and I want to keep them around. So maybe a little bit in the future. But I will say this:
you got some pretentious folks in both cities. Put it that way.
Oh, absolutely. Come on. I live in Atlanta.
But love both of them. Love both of them.
Love both of them in their grass walls. Absolutely.
Good time.
Anyway, Miami's got the Dolphins, the
greatest football team.
And that is what I'm going to go with. OG has just made sure. He just gave you his whole game plan, how he's going to switch out the wide receivers to put out the speed. I like that. That means he has the mind of a coach already. He's playing like Nicholas Sirianni of the Eagles. So go ahead and give me that. Miami all day.
Miami's got the football team, the greatest football team. Miami Dolphins. Miami Dolphins #1. So the #1 player in the ISG football is OG2K. You taking MJGZ off the Heezy for Sheezy?
Sheezy,
this is the first matchup that I'm really optimistic about, like team-wise, like in specific. Like I don't recall ever seeing these two teams face off. Maybe in like the past, I don't even know when, to be honest. So OG kind of gave us a little teaser of what's going on with the cornerback position. I don't know how that's going to fare. I know that Chandler loves throwing the rock around, but I don't know if the Chargers have meta wide receivers in Madden, which has me.
They got your boy, former University of Tennessee Vol, Josh Palmer. All right, right.
They have Josh Palmer. They have Quentin Johnson.
Lad, my guy.
Lad McConkey, UGA. Yeah.
And they have some really good running backs. I don't know how they fare in Madden play. But I don't think that's enough for OG. I'm going OG with this one.
All right, we'll see about that, man. I'm going to take OG as well, just because he hasn't been beaten. But, man, as I say every single week here on Unbeaten Sports Channel and in the Black Network, man, I'm rooting like heck for Chandler and the Challenger. Can somebody make some noise, do something, stand up, show some fight? We got a fight right here that's about to transpire right here on Unbeaten Sports Channel and also in the Black Network. Chandler playing with the Chargers. Go, Chargers, go. Let's lock it up, folks. And OG2K, the current king of the hill, the champ who's never lost on ISG football, playing with the Dolphins. Lock it up, guys. Good luck. May the best man win. And we'll be talking to the winner at the conclusion of the game. Let's do it right here on Unbeaten Sports Channel and in the Black Network. Good luck. And, folks, that pregame show brought to you by our good friends right here at Golf Zone. We'll be there actually for ISG basketball literally this week. Golf Zone Social, 3 locations, one in Brooklyn, New York, also West Nyack and Scarsdale Sports Bar and Indoor Golf Lounge with 16 bays. So they got 15 and then the 1 VIP suite. Got the simulators and the suites there. It is where golf literally meets social, man. The best indoor golf experience that you'll have. Indoor golf games meeting unparalleled social engagement. You can play some 240 courses. It's like a sports bar, a restaurant, a lounge, a club. It's all right there. GolfZoneSocial.com. 3 locations, Brooklyn, West Nyack, and Scarsdale here in the NYC area. We're back here, 902 Brewing Company here in Jersey City, man. Just great place here. Man, got the fermenters, the bright tanks. It's all right here in Jersey City, man. Got just a large variety of ales and lagers here. Shout out to Don and the good folks here at 902 Brewing, 902brewing.com. Larry Ridley, CBS Sports, ISG Football, ISG Basketball. Got Jarrett Guarantano, former University of Tennessee volunteer quarterback. Got Andrea Richmond, piece up, 8 down, she's in the 8-tail, top right-hand corner of the screen. In the middle, OG2K, the current ISG King of the Hill, playing with Dolphins. He's got the ball. He's on offense. They're in aqua, of course, or I guess they like to call that teal. Chandler, bottom right-hand corner of the screen, playing with the Chargers, LAC. He's on defense. He is the challenger. Let's go ahead and get started, folks. Let's talk some National Football League stuff, and let's go ahead and get into this. The biggest story right now, of course, in the NFL, no OTAs, no mini camps, kind of dead period for at least the next month, 4 weeks here. Antonio Brown. Remember Antonio Brown was in that little fracas there last month in the Miami area, speaking of Miami, at the Aiden Ross event. I believe it was mid-Miami there at that boxing event they had. Allegedly pulled out a gun, was detained but was not arrested. Now, you fast forward almost a month later, there's they're looking for him. There's a search or a warrant out there for his arrest. He's wanted for attempted murder. Now, AB is out of the country. Some people think they were saying he was in Iran. He's not, according to the Miami Herald and other published reports, in Dubai. So they're waiting on him to come back. His attorney does say when he comes back, he will turn himself in, and we'll see where that goes. We'll start with you, JG. Man, strange turn this thing took with the attempted murder charge, and allegedly had a gun there when he was at that boxing event last month in MIA, JG.
Yeah, we talked about it a couple of weeks ago. We were kind of almost defending him because we had figured that people had got aggressive with him originally, and obviously he was just defending himself. So
yeah, he said he tried to take his shame and everything else like he was trying to be robbed. Absolutely.
Well, the fact that this new information is coming out with everything, I mean, it's just like the last 5 years, anything that's come out with Antonio Brown, I don't know the last thing that's been positive. So
No.
I see this and I'm just like, this is just another one that I'm not surprised about. But it's kind of crazy how the media is portraying it. Obviously, we saw like you said, the necklace and the chain trying to be removed from him from a group of people, but now attempted murder.
I know this thing escalated and it got elevated very fast. Go ahead, Jay.
I wonder what else can be led to, like in terms of what other new facts or whatever new information comes out with it. But no, it's really unfortunate, right? Like he goes from one of the best receivers really in our game, possibly could have been top 5 all time, with statistically speaking on how
Hall of Fame career.
Yeah,
no, for sure. And I mean, who knows what truly transpired? Whether it was the Vontaze perfect hit, whether it was just accumulation over time of hits, or whatever happened within his brain, or whatever it's going on. Maybe it's not either of that. He's just acting out. But it's kind of a shame how things have turned over for him.
Yeah, I think this is the shot with the girl. I believe he comes right by her here. There he is right there, AB. Looks like he had his necklace on there, or at least one of them. He runs right by this bystander here. Like, is it, Andrew, is it all of this social media footage? I'm starting to see more and more of it come out. Remember, he was detained in Miami last month there, and they let him go. So what new evidence could possibly have shown up here?
I mean, sometimes it's not necessarily new evidence. It's just that the person demanded that charges get pressed on them. Yeah. And just because of the way the legal system works, like somebody makes an assertion and then an investigation happens after you're arrested and detained, especially for
you can press charges on anybody. You can indict literally a ham sandwich, right? That's the old saying.
Literally, right? So we'll see if things go, but like honestly, the fact that lends in AB's favor, the fact that they had detained him initially and then let him go subsequently, and as we were saying with like JG like just said, like we were defending him initially, it seems like self-defense could probably work in AB's favor. But I think the biggest thing around this is that, of course, of all people, it kind of had to be AB, who has gone on record talking about, like, you know, what that perfect hit or what he believes that he has going on in his brain. And unfortunately, some of the actions that he's had have been very reckless, that have not been something that somebody wouldn't necessarily do, that has all the facilities with him. Unfortunately, everything keeps on happening with him. And also too, this happened while he was streaming, so he got told while he was streaming that he ended up being attempted.
Yeah, that was last week. Remember, we saw him, he went live and we couldn't click on it. It's like, and then you find out, the Washington Post had that story, or one of the Washington papers. Yeah, you're right.
He had to shut down midstream, so it's a really unfortunate look for AB, and honestly for the NFL, if we're being really real, because how many players do they have that have had like mental breakdowns or attempted murder charges or stuff like this because of brain-related issues potentially? So not great. Nothing about this is good.
Here, that first quarter brought to you by our good friends at El Aguila Dorado Restaurant. Man, located where I trap at and lay my head, Bayonne, New Jersey. Aguila Dorado Restaurant.com. Authentic Mexican restaurant. It's open 7 days a week, folks. So all the time you need and get there. Great food, atmosphere, great affordable drinks, and yes, the libations are definitely flowing there. Happy hour Monday through Friday, 2 to 6 p.m. Mariachi shows every other Tuesday. DJs on the weekends, Latin nights on the weekends as well. And they also have that beautiful patio. Great vibes, beautiful food, great food. Just a selection of food is awesome, man. Everything there. Also love the mariachi shows, man, and the costumes and the hats there. Check them out. El Aguila Dorado Restaurant. The Golden Eagle is landed right there in Bayonne, New Jersey. Online, AguilaDoradoRestaurant.com. And we're back here inside of 902 Brewing here in Jersey City, man. Just a lot of different ales and lagers here. Plenty of drinks and beers here. Fermenters, bright taints here. Just a great place and a great atmosphere to come and have a brew and watch the game as well. Larry Ridley here, CBS Sports, ISG Football here on your screen here on Unbeaten Sports Channel, and also in the Black Network. Got Jarrett Guarantano to the right of me, former University of Tennessee volunteer starting quarterback, also playing the quarterback for the Broncos and Cardinals, UFL's Brahmas as well. Andrea Richmond, she's right next to him. She's an Atlanta sports reporter extraordinaire. Bottom left-hand corner of the screen, OG2K, playing with the Dolphins, has the lead. He is trailing now 7-3. Chandler, the challenger, just scored and took the lead 7-3 here in the second quarter. All right, folks, let's go ahead and get back into the National Football League stories here. Let's talk JGZ about your Dallas Cowboys. How about them Cowboys? Dallas Cowboys.
Let's talk about them.
Boy, they talking big, man. Brian Schottenheimer talking about the Super Bowl. It is the goal, and that's what they want to win this year in 25. Oh, Shotty. Oh, and how about Dak Prescott? Super Bowl 31, going to be 32 here soon. About to break the record for leading passer in the history of the Dallas Cowboys. Be America's quarterback, if you will. Gonna surpass Tony Romo. He says, I want to win a championship. He talked about be it for his legacy, for this team, for his insanity. That's the quote that got me. That's why he wants to win a championship, JG. For his insanity, for his mental. Or what did Marshawn Lynch say? His chicken? What do you think about this, JG, and the Cowboys talking Super Bowl goals, which they haven't won in 30 years, haven't been to in 30 years. Hell, haven't even been to an NFC championship game since 1995. I was a sophomore in college. And I'm an old man, JG. We don't want to see all that. Come on, man. Talk to the people. We told you we're going to get to those Cowboys.
He's in so much distress right now because he's about to say the biggest is our year. So, like, come on, JG, come on.
It's just like the rope. Like they're passing the rope to me, and I'm just like, well, yeah, they did just add George Pickens. Well, they did add Miles Sanders, and Javante's a really good running back too. Like their offense is going to be way better. Like, and I'm just like, wait, stop right there. The Cowboys, I just want them to be able to win 8 games. Like that would be such an accomplishment in my mind. Like going from that division, like you sit there and you look at the Eagles, you look at the Commanders, and then obviously like the Giants at the tail end, whatever it is. But you look at that division, you're like, that's one of the strongest divisions in football. We're talking about Super Bowl. Let's just talk about making it to the playoffs. Let's just talk about possibly getting into a wild card.
Top 2 NFC teams from last year in the NFC East. No longer the NFC least, that's for sure.
I would be so ecstatic with a wild card round, just being able to get it that far. Do I think that their team is going to be better this year than last year? Absolutely. I think George Pickens, that addition is going to help out CeeDee Lamb and the offense significantly, to be honest.
Health of Dak as well. Health of Dak. Mm-hmm.
For sure. And like the biggest thing too, offensively, like it's going to be fine and good with George Pickens, but they need to find a run game. Like last year, it wasn't good enough by any means. Yards per carry wasn't high enough. They just weren't as efficient offensively as they should have been. And the defense didn't play all that bad last year. Obviously, Micah Parsons needs to pick up the slack even more so. They let go of a few players, but with some of the key additions that they had on their team, I can imagine them being a better football team. I just don't know how much better they can be than teams that are within their division.
KG, I actually think the Cowboys are going to be pretty good this year. I really do believe that.
If they can get
I really do believe that. I'm dead serious.
9-8 isn't bad. I would take 9-8 season for sure. I think that they're off. I think
JG, they're going to win double-digit games. They're going to win at least 10 games this year. I'm telling you, buddy, they are. They're going to be good this year.
They always play the in-conference teams difficult too. Like other than last year, the Eagles, but outside the Eagles, like they always have very good games against teams that they're not supposed to be.
Look at Andrea. For my sanity, be damned for my legacy. He said, I want to do it for the team and for my sanity. It's in his head. It's in his head, Andrea Richmond.
JG, ye of little faith. You're supposed to be a Cowboy homer. You're supposed to be like, this is our year. Okay, we're going to break down the doors of the NFC East. We're going to end up beating everybody. Who cares about Washington? Who cares about the Eagles? Oh, they just won a Super Bowl. Why does that matter? Okay, Cowboys, let's ride. All right.
I'm gonna quote one of my favorite movies ever, The Godfather. Just when I thought I was out, they pulled me back in.
Yes.
They pulled me back in,
They
and I
did.
fucking hyped up my cowboy energy. My heart starts pounding a little bit more, and I'm like, "Perfect, you know what? Like, yeah, maybe we might make the playoffs. Maybe okay, second, third round. Maybe we could do this."
And then the year happens, man. So
outside of last year, but as soon as it starts getting towards the end of the season, it's just like my heart starts breaking and ripping.
Right.
Oh, why did I do it to myself?
Andrew, we've
honestly,
been
too-
saying this for 30 years. Look, they're America's team. People always talk about them. We know what Jerry Jones always says, man. Basically, it doesn't matter if you're winning or losing, man. It's all about the clicks. It's all about the box office. It's all about all of this nonsense and noise. But they've made a lot of they've made a living off of this, and that's why they're worth damn near $10 billion.
They've made a lot of money off of just being nonsensical and just being the noisiest nonsensical people alive. I will say this, they should be better because of their personnel, but I do wonder the issues that they've had on the offensive end have been like just because like, everything is put on Dak to be the most perfect version of himself in order to make sure that offense runs. And Brian Schottenheimer is an older, more traditional offensive coordinator.
Yep.
And in this new era of the NFL, the creativity, the motion, deceiving the offense, that's something that you want. I think that will hold them back more than anything, not the new personnel, and also to Washington and the Eagles and that division in the NFC just being better, a lot better than it was in the years past. But I want to believe, and I want Dak Prescott to do well. Mike Parsons is funny sometimes. I hope. I want to believe. I want to believe.
Third quarter. That second quarter brought to you by our good friends at Emblem Sports Bar in Brooklyn. We were just there last week. EmblemBK.com, 187 Graham Avenue, located in the heart of East Williamsburg. That, of course, in Brooklyn. All-American Sports Bar and Beer Garden there, offering a large array of local and domestic microbrews, 15 flat-screen TVs, with those 16 taps as well. Emblem, where sports enthusiasts and event goers unite. Emblem, the ultimate destination for sports lovers. Check them out, EmblemBK.com, located in the heart of East Williamsburg, EmblemBK.com. We're back here inside of 902 Brewing Company here in Jersey City, man. Just a great place, man. Craft brewery here in Jersey City, producing those just beautiful ales and lagers. Got the big bright tanks here. Handcrafted beers and the best atmosphere right here in Jersey City. Larry Ridley here, CBS Sports, ISG Football, also ISG Basketball here on Unbeaten Sports Channel and in the Black Network. Got a 7-3 ball game here with the Dolphins trailing the Chargers. Jarrett Guarantano right below me, left-hand corner of the screen in the middle, from University of Tennessee quarterback, also quarterback for the NFL's Broncos and Cardinals and the UFL's San Antonio Brahmas. Below me, bottom right-hand corner of the screen in the middle there, that is Andrea Richmond. She is a sports reporter from the ATL. Bottom left, at the bottom, OG2K, the current king of the hill. He's the champion. He's been winning consecutively all these weeks playing with the Dolphins, and he is trailing here by 4 points in his own defense and just gave up a first down there. A big play for Chandler near the red zone, the challenger with the lead and the ball. Let's get back to the NFL topics. We're talking about the Chargers. We'll talk about them here in a second. Sticking with the NFL, and there's a rookie there, Shemar Stewart, drafted by the Bengals. Love Shemar Stewart, played at Texas A&M, a really good defensive lineman, going to bring some really good size and speed and great athleticism there from the defensive line. I believe he was the 17th pick, if I'm not mistaken, in the first round, drafted by the Bengals. We know the Bengals are cheap. There's contract language in there, some offset stuff that he's not comfortable with. Talks about his dad as well, at least reportedly, that maybe he's getting some bad advice, but he's not showed up to camp. He has been at practice, but he has not practiced fully on the field at OTAs or minicamp. He's saying basically if they don't remove some of those that language in the contract, looks like he's going to hold out, folks, and he's been very serious about that, meaning if he holds out, he can re-enter the NFL draft next year and basically be a free agent, or someone can sort of trade for him this year if they'd like to. Andrew, your thoughts here on Shemar Stewart, man? Push it to the left, pushing it to the max with the Bengals. Is he going to really hold out and opt out here?
You know what? If he does, I'm so happy for him, okay? Because honestly, a lot of the language concerns, at least from what I have read, seems to be over like a guaranteed contract.
Guarantees.
For the most part,
yep.
the first round, I believe most of the second round and even some third rounders have guaranteed contracts. And it's really only the Bengals that are actually doing and playing this game. And it not only makes the Bengals look bad because not only do they have Shemar sitting on the sideline, but then they have the whole T. Higgins situation going on as well. I mean, they had the T. Higgins situation going on as well. They had, I'm blanking on his name right now. Defensive lineman.
Trey Hendrickson. Trey Hendrickson.
Mm-hmm. Trey Henderson, I apologize. Trey Henderson also has that holdout that he has too. So right now it's a bad look for overall the Bengals.
There's some talk lately within this week that they are talking and things might be inching a little forward with those guys. But go ahead. But you're right. It's been a while though.
It's been a while, and they have a history of being cheap. Thank goodness that they did just sign like 3 of their like premier like players, because if not, they would have had an extension of this, and this would only be another thing in the bucket to point to towards their cheapness and cheaposity. But hopefully they can work this out, because they are cheap. And every other team has done this.
No, 100%. Where's the line?
Have to realize that sooner rather than later, players are going to start demanding guaranteed contracts, and every other major sport has those clauses. So I think that the NFL owners have to realize that time is coming soon, especially with these rookies, man.
JG, is he going to take this thing all the way into camp and continue to hold out? And do the Bengals have the stomach to keep the keep the screws screwed to them?
I think that they're both in tough positions. Obviously, like Shemar, like he's reached it this far and he has a lot of money on the table. Obviously, he wants to make the whole thing guaranteed.
And he went to Texas A&M. They got a lot of money. He's got the NL in his back pocket as well. He might be able to hold out for a year.
He probably could have sat there and made another $2 or $3 million just to play one more season. But from the standpoint of the Bengals, like you're sitting there having contract disputes with his counterpart Trey Hendrickson, and like there's not really any needle moving there. They just recently put out that like they're back in contract talks a little bit. They're back at the table, but from the aspects of not having both your starting defensive ends, due to the fact of you don't want to pay either of them, like that's tough from the outside looking in.
Quarter, man. That third quarter brought to you by our good friends at the Kettle Black Sports Bar. That's located. Got a couple of locations, man. We were just there last week in Staten Island and Brooklyn. With those 2 locations there at the Kettle Black Sports Bar. Best wings, beers, and burgers that you'll find. And, of course, Food and Wine Magazine, folks, said it's one of the top 5 wing joints in America. I ain't lying. Wings are good, man. You just go into that place like you would never think that place would have great wings, kind of like Magic City, where Andrea is located there in Atlanta. Open daily, 11:30 a.m. to 2 a.m. Lemon Pepper Lou. What up, dog? Shout out to Lemon Pepper Lou. Live music, DJs, trivia night, and all the sports that you want on the TVs there. Check them out online, kettleblackbar.com. 2 locations, Staten Island, Shaolin, and Brooklyn, BK. We're back here inside of 902 Brewing here in Jersey City, man. Got the ales, the lagers, everything that you want, man. Bright tanks, fermenters made right here in Jersey City. Handcrafted beers and the best atmosphere with the good folks right here at 902brewing.com here in Jersey City. There's ISG Football, ISG Basketball. See it right here on Unbeaten Sports Channel, also in the Black Network. Got a good game here. The Madden game going on as we talk the NFL. Got a 10-3 ball game here for the Dolphins, trailing by a touchdown. That would be the champion. Middle of the screen on the right-hand corner, right-hand side there. OG2K play with the Dolphins in the red zone now. Can he top this ball game here under 3 minutes to play? Let's get back to the NFL talk. Oh, it's incomplete. Back to the Chargers. Speaking of Chargers, the Challenger playing with the Chargers on defense. Love the Powder Blues. Love the Chargers. They got the swag. But how about this, JG? You've been in the NFL. You've been in college. Harbaugh, he's a different cat, man, right? He's all into the military. So they got these patches here with the Chargers. They've got these sort of resume jersey patches. So it has all of your accolades listed on your jersey. I think our guy, what's his name? Number 3, that plays Madden all the time. Derwin James, man. He's got like 8 or 9 of them. I think he has the most. But it talks about, we got a touchdown here. Oh, he slides. He's trying to save some time there. What do you guys think about the patches there and the accolades? It goes back to Harbaugh talking about his love for the military and how they have the rank there, and he can put it up on the wall when they're done. And the accolades, kind of cool with it, man. He's, trying to hype up his players. You can see a lot of those guys with the patches there. Your thoughts here, JG?
Before I get into that, did you just see that big time play of Tua
Sliding. I said, trying to save some time out in the middle of my spiel. Yes.
Man, sliding in the video game. I love that for him.
Right.
Forgot about that. Yeah.
No,
Waka.
I mean, obviously super different. Harbaugh is super into the military, and I just, for the purposes of what he's trying to do with it and trying to honor his players and also allow his players to realize their success and be happy with it, I think it's something that might be trending towards like more NFL teams doing. I can imagine more teams copying him in that aspect. Honestly, obviously, all the guys want more team accolades within that patch, whether it's a Super Bowl thing or whether it's a conference champion thing, whatever it is. But being able to allow your players to kind of understand how great they've done in their past seasons or whatever it is in their past.
Whoa! He's kicking the field goal here. He wasn't going to go for the tie. He's going to have to get a stop under 2 minutes to play. Okay, go ahead, OG. JG.
That's a crazy thought there inside. Chandler's playing some good defense though. Oh, we got a big onside kick. But yeah, no, I thought it was really cool. Like, it's another way to honor the players and show the players how much he actually cares about them and their past successes. And no way.
Oh, house call!
I was about to say, go ahead.
That was a big time play.
Right.
But yeah, no, I thought it was really interesting by Coach Harbaugh. Obviously, he's an interesting dude. He does a lot of different things, but this was something that I thought was really cool.
Yeah, Andrew, your thoughts real quickly?
Jim Harbaugh, I apologize, is an interesting guy, man. He's always known to be an interesting
He's a different cat.
Justin Herbert always talks about the fact that he always says the oddest things. I remember years ago, it's probably like 15 years ago at this point, like he said he looks up to SpongeBob because he jumps up every day and is excited and enthusiastic about getting work done.
Yes.
And then there's a Brandon, I don't know if you remember, Larry, Brandon told us about what he did in media day and stuck his whole hand into a pile of bacon and then dipped it into things. He's just a weird guy. Okay. So the fact
Captain Khakis, man,
that his players love is great because I feel like it gives a little bit of that college feel into the NFL, because I feel like a lot of times, especially as pros, you want to make sure things are good and you're getting things done efficiently, but you're still humans, right? And you should still show care about the players at the end of the day to the much capacity as you can. And I feel like honoring the players with showing their resumes gets a little bit of that humanity that I feel like people need in the professional environment, because just because you're a professional doesn't mean that you still aren't a human and that you still shouldn't trust the people that you're rocking beside.
It does make you feel good, man. And you know what Deion Sanders said, man, look good, feel good, play good, man, and they pay good as well. And these athletes are definitely paid well. There's Tyreek Hill, it looks like. Speaking of Tyreek Hill, let's go ahead and get this last story in as OG2K. The king of the hill looks like he might go down here. He's down by 11 with 1:29 left. We'll see if he can pull it out. Tyreek Hill, we were just talking about him. He just got a pass here in the Madden game. Let's talk about him in real life. Very impressive. I think he was out in California this past weekend. Did a 100-meter race. First time he's had a 100-meter race in some 10 or 11 years, and ran a 10.15. That is moving. Called out Noah Lyles once again. Now, they were supposed to race technically this weekend, folks, here in New York City. I didn't even know about that. Noah Lyles just mentioned that today, that they're going to race in Times Square. It's been called off. He's got some personal things going on. But Noah Lyles, of course, the champion in the Olympics, I think he ran a 9.79. You start doing the math on that, 9.79 and 10.15. They ain't close. But Cheetah is fast. And look, he smoked some guys right there, man, in a real heat there. Your thoughts here, JG?
Yeah, no, he's fast. I looked at the New Jersey state record holder for 100-meter in high school. He would have beat them, the record holder. And I'm sitting there, I'm like, he's fast. But then when
at 31.
He's legit. But then when you look at from a standpoint of Olympic racers and Olympic runners and people ask, he's really not messing with them. Now, in the standpoint of maybe he's top 50 or something like that. But when you look at it, and Noah Lyles, one of the fastest people alive, he's going to sit there and run against him. And at his slowest, I can imagine him running a high 9.8. Tyreek ran his fastest 100 at 10.15. That might be bad for Tyreek. I wouldn't get out on that track.
Now, there was a little let up at the very end, so maybe you can get 10 flat. Maybe.
Now you're saying bolting him now? Oh, he could have more.
It would be interesting, obviously, for social media purposes. It would get a lot of views, a lot of clicks, but Noah's a different type of fast. Those Olympic runners are a different type of fast.
Different gear.
Football wise, you guys think he's the
Noah could never.
think he's the fastest in the NFL?
I don't know. I don't think so. And just the speed of it. Look, he hasn't done this in a while, man. That's why I want to give him a lot of. Oh, did he just score? He did. Get a field goal game here. Let's see what he does. Tua, the nasty plunge into the end zone. OG2K, top right-hand corner of your screen, onside. Got it.
Will the hit?
Hit stick. No, he holds on to it. 35 seconds left.
Oh,
Chandler.
Oh, man.
He's got him across the middle. He lurked him.
My God.
Oh, pick off. This is crazy. Oh, no.
Serious, man.
And overtime is good. Oh, God.
Oh, my gosh. Oh.
OG refuses to be defeated.
We got a little overtime action, too.
For time constraints, we move forward in the action.
Oh!
No way.
Oh, no.
No way.
Oh!
No way.
Oh! This is crazy. The fourth quarter brought to you by our good friends. As we're in overtime, 902 Brewing Company. Check them out online, 902brewing.com. Located 101 Pacific Avenue right here in Jersey City. Craft brewery here, producing ales and lagers. Got the big bright tanks and ferments. You can see those behind me here. Handcrafted beers and the best atmosphere. Curated folks with good times right here, made in Jersey City. They've got a spacious tap room and it hosts a variety of events. I also have a rooftop as well. Located open 7 days a week. Located right here in Jersey City. Check them out online, 902brewing.com.
Oh, wow.
Stretch me out.
Coming.
Oh! Good read. Lad.
All right, QB power, wouldn't that be funny?
Oh, nice.
Oh,
he did it. It's it.
Overtime.
Your thoughts here, man? We haven't done that in a while. We watched a good portion of the Madden play, man. The gameplay was excellent, Andrea Richmond.
And we haven't seen OG win ever. I mean, lose ever. So, like, I can't even say
First
the fact
loss
that he lost.
in 11 months, 10 months.
Oh my
Yeah.
gosh. Well, anybody can be beat, like Rakim said. Okay, so
Right.
shout out.
JG, your thoughts real quick?
That's probably the best Madden game I've ever seen played. I thought
Ever?
was up, yeah, I mean 17-6, and for that comeback to happen with a touchdown, get the ball back,
Buck
field
49
goal,
left, yeah.
crazy. And then obviously everybody, I mean, clock management was also a problem in overtime with Chandler, but him being able to be clutch and shoot that touchdown, go for 2 for the game.
Mm-hmm.
I thought OG had it in the bag. As soon as the tie score happened, I was like, oh man, here it goes again. Oh man, here we go.
All right, man, let's go ahead.
Chandler kept composure.
He
Bang.
did. Let's go ahead and bring in the man of the hour, Chandler. Dude, first of all, man, you had a big lead, 17-6, less than 2 minutes to play, about a $1.49. What's going through your head, man, as he's making this comeback, and he stops you and he kicks the field goal to put it in overtime, and then he scores in overtime to take a lead. What mode are you all playing on as well? Answer that as well. How did both of you guys get possessions when he scored on the opening kickoff and got a touchdown in OT?
First, I just want to say it's been a minute since I've been up here. I don't know what this feels like for a minute.
Down.
It feels good.
But we're playing regs, and on regs you get two possessions. So it's like it's like overtime rules. Like if it was last year, he would have walked it off. But bad clock management by me. I'm gonna just say it was terrible. I'm not gonna hold you, especially being up and trying to go for it. That 4th and 9, like I wish I had that back, because like I would have called a different play. I didn't expect for him to play the route that I wanted so well, which was kind of the motion. So when he played it, I just kind of stayed calm and I played bend but don't break defense and made him, make some reads. I didn't allow Tyreek or Waddle to beat me downfield, so it was just play bend but don't break.
They almost beat you in that fourth quarter in overtime.
Yeah, and it was also kind of like I was telling myself, like, don't get in these long down situations, because that's where he's gonna send a lot of pressure, especially with him coming out and DB fire and just sending 2 guys from the slot. So honestly, I wasn't even trying to put myself in those situations. I had a streak route with DJ Chark, and he overthrew it. So, but I'm glad I got the win.
Real quickly, you went for it there in overtime to win the game. I was suggesting that you kick the field goal. You got to split the money and play again next week because there would be no winner. How confident were you that you were going to pull this thing out, man, when you went for it and got the 2-point conversion? Won about a point.
It's funny because before we played today, I just told myself, I was like, let me go do like a little film study. And I know that like when he likes to go play in Wyckoff Nasty, he likes to move the running back with the drag. So I was just like, let me give him a little bit of his own medicine. And if I didn't have the streak, I was gonna run out and roll out and try to hit my guy across the middle. So there was no way I was gonna give him the ball back. There was no way. I wasn't listening. And I feel like it kind of like redeemed myself from what happened a couple months back playing Huskers, where I had a chance, where I got, a miracle play, and then I went for 2 and I didn't have my 2-point play right. So I just trusted in what I could do.
All right, man. Well, look, good luck, dude. You're going to play next week, man. You're the new king of the hill, man. How does it feel, man? And you got 5 seconds.
Hey, man, if you lose, you did it on purpose. So that means you know what you did. And I know what I did, so I just corrected myself, and I got this dub.
There you go, man. All right, well, enjoy the dub, man. You're going to hey.
I don't know if anybody loses on purpose.
Right.
I'll take the win, though.
Listen, I've been watching Michael Beasley. I've been watching Michael Beasley all week. He's been making me feel like I can run through a brick wall.
Oh, really? All right, without the sexual innuendo, man.
No, none of that.
All right, brother. Well, look, congratulations, man. We'll see you next week, man. You're well on your way. Guys, if you want to be like Chandler and win some money, join us right now. Go to ISG or theisgshow.com. Once again, theisgshow.com/Madden. Competitive rules all online as ages 13 plus when cash and prizes. Weekly King of the Hill format. And right now, this week, damn it, where's Chandler? Chandler is the King of the Hill. You can win money. Join us. Go to theisgshow.com/Matt. This postgame show brought to you by good friends at Uno Pizzeria and Grill, located in Clifton, New Jersey, Route 3. They're the guys that invented deep dish pizza in 1943, drawing their identity and inspiration from its origins in Chicago. Over 100 locations in some 20 states. Also serve pasta, steaks, seafood, burgers, and more. Talk about craft beers here at 902 Brewing Company. Great cocktails, and also, if you want to eat healthy, they got vegetarian dishes as well. ISG Football, powered by Uno Pizzeria and Grill, located in Clifton, New Jersey, on Route 3. All right, folks, let's go ahead and get out of here. Been a long show. Shout out to Chandler. He is the new King of the Hill. We'll see how long he can hold that title and that mantle. For Andrea Richmond, Peace Up, A-Down. She's in the A-Town, sports reporter and esports caster extraordinaire. Jarrett Guarantano, my boy, former University of Tennessee volunteer starting quarterback and also quarterback of the Broncos and Cardinals and the UFL's San Antonio Brahmas. I'm Larry Ridley, ISG Football and ISG Basketball. You can see it right here weekly on Unbeaten Sports Channel and also in the Black Network. Folks, we'll see you in a couple of days for ISG Basketball. And we'll be at Golf Zone Social, man. You'll see it right here on Unbeaten Sports Channel and also in the Black Network. Have a good week, folks. Enjoy the NFL and the finals. Probably going to wrap up in Game 6. We'll find out. See you guys. See you for ISG Basketball in a couple of days. Bye-bye.